Hi, welcome to the FLE video diary. Today we're down at Hiltonbury Lakes in Chandler's Ford running a project for Eastleigh Borough Council called Parksport. The project is aimed at getting youngsters out of their houses, away from video games, consoles during the summer holidays, out into the fresh air and the lovely environment we're in here today. We've got 37 different youngsters to work with today. They're coming in groups of 12 and 13 throughout the day, running small hour-and-a-half sessions, trying to catch a few roach and perch for the first time for many of these youngsters on the whip poles, using baits such as maggots and ground bait today. So we're just waiting for the next group to arrive. First group's been very successful. We had every single person in the group catch a fish, which is brilliant.
So everyone, I'm here with one of our Parksport favourites, Freddie.
Hello.
Hello Freddie. Now you've been coming to us, how many times have you come to us now fishing?
I think lots. I can't remember because there's so many.
You've been here for this is about your third year I think,
Yeah,
coming
third
back
year.
to Hiltonbury. And why do you like coming fishing?
It's one of my favourite sports and it's really addictive and enjoyable.
Brilliant. And you've caught lots of fish here at Hiltonbury, haven't you?
Yeah, loads.
Fantastic. And was it the first time you've ever come fishing on our projects or did you do it before?
No, it's the first time ever and I just loved it.
Excellent, fantastic. And how many fish are you going to catch today, Freddie?
Loads.
Brilliant. Alright Freddie, well we're going to get started when the group get here. You can see the work that we've done at Hiltonbury Lake, sorry not what we've done, the Environment Agency have done.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It is, it's good isn't it?
Yeah.
Gives the fish somewhere to shelter. So all good. Alright then Freddie, well make your way over to the table and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Sound line, it's very thin. Why do you think it's important to have thin fishing line? Yes, Tom?
So the fish can't see it.
That's right, so the fish can't see you. We don't want the fish to know we're trying to catch them or else they'll all swim away. Excellent. So, following our line down, we get to this little device.
Float.
Who can tell me? Hands up. Go on, Freddie.
Float.
A float. And what does a float do? A float floats, exactly right. There's no trick questions. A float does exactly that, it floats. But because we have these little weights either side of the float, which are known as split shot, they make the float stand up in the water with just the orange part showing. If you imagine my hand was the water level there, and our float was just showing with the orange part. If you get a bite off a fish, what's going to happen? Yes,
It'll go pop.
yeah, so we might get a few little nudges like this, fish just playing with our bait, then all of a sudden the float's going to slide under the water and we're going to strike and hopefully have a fish on the end. So following our line down, we have a few more little weights down the line there to help the bait sink down through the water where the fish are, and on the end there is our size 20 barbless hook. Now the hooks are very small, people, and they are also very sharp. The most important bit of your fishing equipment is a nice sharp hook or else you won't catch anything. So please take extra care when you're putting your maggots on the hook today, everyone, okay? So, bait, what are we using? Maggots, that's right. So if everyone wants to gather around nice and closely and have a look at our friend, what should we call him?
Steve.
Steve the maggot. We'll go with Steve today. So we've got Steve the maggot. Now Steve the maggot, this pointy end here, the way he's moving forward, that's Steve the maggot's head. So what do you think this fat part here is? His bottom. That's correct. Excellent. That is right. Top of the class, young man, yeah? So when we hook our friend here, Steve the maggot, we need to make sure we hook him through his bottom there. And if you have a look on his bottom, he's got these two little dots that everyone always says are his eyes. They're not his eyes, they're his breathing.
What's this one called?
Fred.
Fred's the maggot. Fred the maggot.
Fish comes in, into the net, dip the net into the water. That's it. Brilliant. Now once you've got the fish in the net, there's no mad panic. This is where people think, oh, I need to get the fish out. We've got the fish in the net, it's absolutely nice and happy. The thing to do is make sure the fish is safe and that we're safe. So we've got our unhooking mat here. What we're going to do, just step back guys, you'll be able to see it in just a second. That's it. We're going to bring the fish up, nice and gently, watching the net polish go back and bring it onto the mattress here, please. Fantastic.
Now, this is what I'd like you to do. Working in a team, I'm going to pass the pole to my team member. So could you take hold of the pole? I'm going to take the net. Thank you. Lay the net down on the ground. Fantastic. So at the moment, our pole is being looked after. It's nice and safe. No one's going to tread on our pole. Just hold it there. I've caught the fish, so I'm going to unhook it. And before I touch the fish, I'm going to wet my hands on the net. Don't go leaning into the water. Just use the net to wet your hands. Hold on to the fish just above the mattress there. You don't want to go moving your hand around, because what will happen if it flaps out of your hand? It'll go down the gravel. If it flaps out of my hand here, it's just going to go down and land on the mattress. If you can see the hook like I can in the top lip, you just very delicately take the hook out. And once the hook's out, pass it to your partner, okay, who's got the pole. Alright, have you got that? That way no one's going to get caught with that. Now this fish here, this is a roach, it's silver in colour. Got the sort of orangey red fins, nice big eyes to help it see the bait. You've got the lateral line, which is this line that runs down the scales. That's what picks up its vibrations. All right. So you've got the lateral line that runs down there, and we're holding it over the mattress. If you want to take a photo, like we've got, oh, there you go, perfect example. If it flaps about in your hands, it just comes back on the mattress. Now, when you put a fish back, how do we put a fish back? Yes.
You get the net.
Yep.
And just from the hand and stuff. And then just lightly and slowly dip it into the water.
Yep.
And just keep lowering the net down so then the fish can come out the top.
Brilliant, that's fantastic. And now you notice that I'm in net position, you're in hole position, okay? In the water, exactly right. Okay, now what I'm going to do, if I take hold of this, people, we'd like you to quietly, very quietly walk back to the table. Alright, and then we'll sort your platforms out. Okay, your third with what fish was it? Shark. So what have you caught there, Tom?
Roach.
Nice. Expertly unhooked?
Yep.
On the unhooking mat? How long have you been fishing for, Tom?
About a minute. Yeah.
About a minute?
No, not even a minute. It was like 10 seconds.
Excellent. Well done, guys. How many are you going to catch this session?
10.
10? Alright, go for it.
The maggot's still alive. So we can use
That's it. Use the net to put the fish back. Well done, guys. Good demonstration there.
Can we use the same maggot?
Okay, now, you just caught your first fish, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool, yeah?
Yeah.
And what did you say when you caught it? What did you think fishing was going to be?
I thought it was going to be a little bit boring, but no. I was wrong.
Excellent, well done. Good, good, good. And hopefully you catch some more, yeah?
That's what we do.
Okay.
That's the end of the second session here at Hiltonbury Lakes today. We had a great session, lots of fish caught. We had a beautiful roach that was probably pushing half a pound, 12 ounces at the end, and to the kids that was an absolute monster. So it was a great day, and we're just going to have 5 minutes for lunch now and get ready for the next group.